At my nephew's birthday, I said, "Can't wait for the family dinner tomorrow." My cousin laughed. "Wait, that was yesterday." My aunt showed photos, everyone smiling. My sister muttered, "Maybe take the hint." I stayed silent, but what I did next wiped their smiles. I should have known something was wrong the second my cousin laughed. It was the night after my nephew Liam's 7th birthday. I'd stayed late, rinsing plates, still buzzing from the way his face lit up when I gave him the Lego set he'd begged for. For once, I felt included, so I said it without thinking. "Can't wait for the big family dinner tomorrow." Tara froze, then burst out laughing. "Wait, you don't know? That was yesterday." My stomach dropped. My aunt casually pulled out her phone, swiping through photos. A long table with fairy lights, champagne toasts, speeches, the annual reunion dinner, the one my mom always hosted, the one I'd been at every year. And somehow, I wasn't there. "Oh, this is right before dessert," my aunt said. "That's when your mom gave her speech about being surrounded by all her blessings." Her words shattered me. I turned to my sister. She didn't look up from the dish towel. "Maybe take the hint next time," she muttered. Silence. My throat locked. I set the sponge down, picked up Liam's birthday card, stuffed with a gift card, and slipped out the door. On the drive home, her words echoed. Take the hint. Not cruel, not angry, just fact, like I'd been stupid to keep showing up. That night, I replayed every forgotten invite, every missing group chat, every photo I wasn't in. It wasn't mistakes, it was policy. I wasn't family. Fine. Then, they could live without me. For years, I'd been funding everything behind the scenes. College savings for me as kid, emergency dental work, mom's roof repairs, all hidden as anonymous grants from my LLC. I never asked for credit, just wanted to help. The morning after, mom called in a panic. "The AC's out, $8,000. The guy you usually work with said the fund didn't come through. Did something happen?" "I dissolved the program," I said flatly. "I'm sure everyone who was at the dinner can figure something out." I hung up. Within a week, every fund I'd set up was frozen. The safety net was gone. 2 weeks later, my inbox filled with frantic voicemails. I ignored them. Then I remembered, I still had admin rights to the family group chat, the one I'd created years ago. The same chat I hadn't been added to in months. I renamed it Maybe Take the Hint. Then I removed every single member. No explanation, just silence. But the lake house was the crown jewel. Legally, I owned half. Mom sold me her share years ago. They still treated it like communal property. Summers, reunions, weekends, I never blocked them. I even paid for the dock last year. Not anymore. Memorial Day, their biggest tradition. I filed a partition clause, restricting access unless new agreements were signed. Of course, Tara hadn't opened her mail. So, Friday, I parked my truck across the driveway and waited. By noon, 3 cars rolled up. My sister, my mom, Tara. Kids tumbling out with floaties. Laughter died when they saw me. "You're here?" Tara asked. "Yeah, thought I'd enjoy the lake." She crossed her arms. "We're staying the weekend. That's a problem," I said. "The house is locked for co-owner review." "The notice was in your mail," my sister snapped. "Eli, don't be dramatic. Just because you weren't invited to one dinner, it wasn't one dinner," I cut in. "It's years. It's respect. And you made it clear I don't have any here." Mom's voice softened. "Honey, we didn't mean to hurt you. Things just got busy." I almost softened. Almost. But I remembered her speech, calling everyone blessings except me. "I know exactly how it is," I said, "which is why it changes today. Either we draft a new agreement, or we sell." "You wouldn't dare," Tara snapped. I met her eyes. "You already destroyed the family part. I'm just handling the paperwork." They yelled, pleaded, cried. None of it mattered. I had every receipt, every clause, every proof. Finally, they left. Silence bloomed behind them. The next morning, I slid a manila envelope across the post office counter. Inside, the finalized sale contract. My half of the lake house. Gone. To a couple I'd vetted personally, with one condition. They'd put up a gate. 3 days later, my phone exploded with calls. My mom's message was the last one I read. "Why are you doing this to us?" I didn't reply. The house sold, the gate went up, and for once, I was the one locking them out.